Fennell 2-1 with a 5.74 ERA. This is 7th start of the year. Allowed 2 home runs in his last start. That was at Mississippi State. And this one on the ground into Maldonado's glove. It's a 1-2-3 frame worked by Connor Fennell. Needed just 13 pitches. 1,000 feet of home runs in one night. That pretty good?
Yeah, that'll get your season off to a good start as Arvidsson gets a couple swings and misses at the breaking ball. Tough to win on the road, especially when your dudes at the top don't produce.
Pulled to third. Henry Ford keeps it moving along. 1-2-3 frame. He threw out the first
cold
pitch.
shoulder.
Did you? Swing and a miss. Got him on 88, which is just totally routine for Connor Fennell. I like the mentality, but I was never big enough to play hockey, and he's got the Tim Corbin competitive spirit. A 2-out hit by pitch puts Garrett Wright aboard. He's only gotten to the 6th once this season. Slider misses low and away, and that will be a stolen base for Garrett Wright, his first of the season. Swing and a miss to finish it off. That is strikeout number 2 for Connor Fennell. Left the Cleveland Guardians last June to take the hitting coach job here at Vanderbilt. Swing and a miss, and Holcomb goes down. Second K for Arvidsson.
That went in at 13-12,
That's
I
right.
believe. It was an incredible series there between those two teams.
Clark trying to recover after he knocked it down, not in time, and Arvidsson stumbled over the bag. Pitch is low, delayed run, and the throw to second is in time on a pitch. It was in the dirt. Great recovery by Stone Lawless. Pats, Red Sox, Bruins, Celtics. Big Poppy fan.
That feels like he throws the ball up around 100.
And a swing and a miss to finish it off. That is strikeout number 4 through 3 innings for Connor Fennell.
It wasn't just kind of a surface level thing. There was real relationship there.
That was a fair ball inside the line and down into the corner. Riker Waite motors his way to second. And it's a 1-out double for the sophomore shortstop. Pressed into action due to the injury to Barcy. And he just caught a piece of that one. Stone Lawless is catcher. Here's the payoff. And just low with the fastball.
With runners on the bases.
And there's ball 4. Not just runners on the bases, but they are loaded for Brody Johnston. Little chopper. Marin hustling and throws late. It gets a run across. It's about as softly as you could hit it up the middle. The 1-2. Got him swinging. Got him on a high fastball. 2 strikeouts help balance out the 2 walks.
There's a few curveballs in there this year. But the bread and butter changeup.
There's a Nate Bargatze sketch in there somewhere, right? Why can't we? What's the metric system anyway? Wow. Swing and a miss for Lawless. 6 Ks through 4 for Connor Fennell.
Always love talking to first-time head coaches about what they did or didn't expect as Johnstone goes down.
Over the years, you talk to assistants who say, you know, when I get my shot, I'm going to do it like this or like that. What will that challenge be? What will that change be? 3 straight Ks for Arvidsson. The tapper to the right side. Blake Grimmel handles it. And 68 pitches, a new season high for Arvidsson. He has retired 4 in a row.
Recruiting coordinators, and both guys coaching third base their first year as skipper.
Swing and a miss. K number 7 for Fennell. To the right side against the shift, and another 1-2-3 frame. Connor Fennell, quick work. That was a 9-pitch inning.
Sam Harris, some of the pieces that were there at Virginia that stayed have really developed.
Chapman pushed back to the wall. It's gone. Solo shot for Corbin Reynolds, the 9-hole hitter, and Vanderbilt's got a 2-0 lead.
Well, if you were going to get one tonight, Tommy, it's probably going to have to be to the right side of the field, just the way the wind is blowing from left to right here at Hawkins Field. And this one just gets up in the jet stream, and it looked like he caught it on the barrel, but you just weren't sure, was it going to have enough distance? And don't forget, we're playing with a little smaller porch to right field than it used to be.
Arvidsson had to navigate the top of the order last time with a couple of walks and an RBI single, and he gets Mancini swinging for strikeout number 7.
you know, even though Brody Johnson has not squared the ball up yet tonight.
Poke to right field. Chapman has plenty of space this time. He hauls it in for the third out. Dave Stieb.
Run through the playoffs, this Trey Savage from the Blue Jays. Yes, thank you, Joe McCoy.
Allowing Fennell to keep his pitch count low. He threw just 9 pitches the last inning, and this one down the line, and that is a fair ball, one off the wall. Headed to second is Grimmer, and he'll splash down with a 1-out double. 2-2. And looped into left field. That gets down for a hit and a high hop. Nylander holds a runner at third. Tennessee with runners at first and third with 1 down. Low, but the runner goes. Now breaking from third, and Vandy's just going to stick with the base runner as the run scores. Maldonado applies the tag. That decision made by Riker Waite. Berkey, what's he reading when he receives his throw from Corbin Reynolds?
Well, he's reading the throw. If it goes through, he's gone on the throw, and then Riker Waite is just basically saying,
you gift wrap an out for Connor Fennell, who was starting to struggle third time through the order. He gets Brown swinging, and they get off the field.
I mean, I think you're using him in games that you feel like you have to win.
Seeing single for Brody Johnson. Rolls it up the middle for his second hit of the game,
i.e. game 1 or 2 of the series.
First week on the job for Tony Vitello. Lone game on Wednesday night by the Bay against the Giants. His ace got roughed up in that one.
Yeah, he kind of got ambushed. Is it with his ace?
That one under the glove of Ford and into left field. Vandy's got 2 aboard with nobody out. They got Rigdon on deck. He's the best bunter on the team, at least by volume. And there's a check swing he couldn't check. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss.
Ooh.
Second in home runs. Runners on the move. Breaking ball low and away. And the throw to second. Got him to end the inning. What a throw by Stone Lawless to get Vandy into the dugout and Tennessee off the field in the SEC opener against LSU. And swing and a miss on another 88-mile-an-hour fastball. 7-pitch inning, 9 Ks for Fennell. 1-run lead for Vandy.
Pitch like an ace, young man. Here comes that upshoot heater. Climb the ladder. Gas. Connor Fennell has been razor sharp in this one. Could the word pesky come from?
And that one through the right side.
You know when they call somebody like a pesky player, like is that like a thing? Do you think that has its origin there?
Hey, Corbin, I hope you're having a nice camp. He's like, even the coach's wife knows my name. Strikeout swinging, 3rd K, and 2 innings of work for Tegan Coombs. Most stolen base attempts count is the first pitch of the at-bat for Vanderbilt this season. And ball 4 will give Riker Waite a free base, and we'll put Mike Mancini on. Waite breaking for third. The throw is down the line wide, and for the first time this season, Riker Waite steals third base.
Pretty easily.
And Barcy pops up the pitch. Garrett Wright has to adjust with the wind. Moves back another 15 feet to his right, and that will close the 7th inning. All games available on the ESPN app. Connor Fennell still in the game. Sinking line drive to right field. Knocked down by Logan Johnstone. And Manny Marin reaches to start the 8th inning. And the pickoff attempt goes wide and goes into the dugout. That'll be an extra 90 feet. That's Camberwell is out of play at this ballpark. Squares and gets it down to the third base line. Holcomb's only plays at first and just got him by hair.
Wow, impressive stuff there from Braden Holcomb. That was such a good bunt. You figure he's going to be safe. And that's just fantastic work from the Vanderbilt third baseman. Plate, you can get to the outfield.
And he does just that into the gap in left center, and Tennessee has tied it on a Levi Clark single.
Well, he's been trending, Tommy. This is a hitter that they thought was going to, I mean, started the season batting third. I mean, this is a guy that they thought was going to be the dude in the middle of their lineup, and it just didn't start great. Bullpen.
And his last 2 outings have not been great. 5 of the 6 earned he's allowed all season. Rigdon shading hard to the right side. Ground ball up the middle. Chance for 2. Wait, kicks a bag and throws over. 27 double play turn by Vanderbilt this season. This one ends the 8th and sends us to the home half tie. Poke to the right side. 1 hop.
Get rid of it.
And just in time.
I don't think that one's going to stand, Tommy Hart. Brody Johnson, as you know, they went over it in the scouting report, but Blake Grimmer takes a bad angle, and Brody Johnson beats that one out. And that's...
After review, the runner is safe. Tennessee has 2 challenges remaining.
One of only 2 SEC wins through 2 series for Vandy. Swing and a miss, a 92. Vandy run ruled them in Hoover last year, 10-0. If the wind does anything with this, Marin back, and Marin makes a catch, a near collision with Blaine Brown. Number would not be consideration at this point.
Exactly.
3 pitches to dispatch Reese Chapman. He wasted no time there. Cyber delivers. Half swing right back to the mound. Cyber makes quick work of Tennessee in the top of the 9th. He's retired every batter he's faced. Swing and a miss at the fastball. 3 pitches to take care of Tommy Gooden. He follows it up with a fastball for strike 3 looking. 6 Ks for Tegan Coons in relief. Down the road in Clarksville, Tennessee. To the left side. Marin's got it. And Vandy goes quietly into the 9th. Let's get some free baseball in. We head to the 10th, tied at 2. 4 starts for Bowling Green last year, and he gets hit by a pitch there. He does that well, too.
Gap there between the shortstop and third baseman.
Runner goes, throw down to second.
That had to be a hit and run.
Got him.
Josh is not happy. I think that is more the latter, Tommy. I think a lot of times when you're hit and run, you're thinking about something out over the plate. There's not going to be an excuse that satisfies your skipper.
Up the middle, off the bat of Levi Clark on the first pitch. Abernathy motors his way to third. The throw there is cut off by Riker Wade. And Tennessee's got runners at first and third, but there are 2 down. Runner goes, pitch misses inside, just a fake. And allow Clark to advance. 2-2 to Grimmer. Swing and a miss, and Tennessee misses the opportunity after a miss side earlier. They strand a pair in the 10th. So here's Barcy. Oh, man. Vanderbilt will take it. Barcy hit by a pitch. It'll be Cade Sears to run for Barcy. Johnson sends it the opposite way, gets down for a hit, and Sears throws on the brakes at second. 4-hit game for Brody Johnson. At the hardest hit of the night. First game of 3 between these rivals. Swing and a miss at 90.
You know Hindy wants to get you out on the outer edge with that breaking ball. There it is.
Gets through, and Johnstone delivers. It's a second walk-off winner for Logan Johnstone in SEC play. And Vandy in extra post a 3-2 victory.
Thanks for watching the video. If you're enjoying the college baseball content, please consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the action. Thank you.